think in most circumstances, is if you're anticipating either losing your job or having your income reduce, that if you haven't already, it's really time to start transitioning from a mental budget to a written down budget. We think there's enormous power in having your actual kind of essential costs and discretionary costs either written down or typed out. We're not very good at kind of accounting for all that stuff in our heads, and things can seem bigger or smaller than they are. We can discount things or forget about subscriptions and so forth. So the number one is get a written out or typed out budget or in some sort of budgeting app. That in my experience makes you feel more in control, reduces anxiety, gives you specifics, and gives you sort of a plan of action for if things are really bad, kind of bad, or a little bad, or not bad at all. You kind of have a steering wheel you can adjust. Second thing we're advising folks to kind of help mitigate the anxiety a bit is to avoid looking at your stock or 401k portfolio very often. It's not going to change for the better just because you looked at it more and more. It will probably, if anything, stress you out needlessly, and at worst, make you feel pressure to do something bad, like yank all your money out of your 401k with big penalties, that kind of stuff. The more you check on that, generally, the more anxiety that will build up. The third big one we're kind of urging folks when they're feeling these anxieties is to avoid making any large financial moves right now if you can help it. So we've heard people with questions all the way from, should I open up a whole bunch of 0% interest credit cards just in case I need a float? Should I go out and refinance my house or buy a car that they're about to go on sale? And that might be okay in the next couple of months, but from an emotional standpoint, we're not very good at making logical long-term decisions when we're in an anxiety, fear-based mode. We tend to do one well at a time. And so if we can wait for the crisis at least to boil down a little bit, you'll be in a better headspace just to make better long-term decisions.